Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm still kind of getting used to this setup. It's a little different than what I was doing before. But anyway, we're here. It's been a busy morning, so I'm ready to just sit here and talk about movies for a little bit. Just take my mind off everything else and talk about movies. Hopefully your guys' week has been going well. So today we're going to be talking about, I put top three anticipated movies of the summer, although it's not necessarily the top three, but it's some movies that people are definitely looking forward to coming out this summer. Although, if you look up like how many movies are going to be coming out this year alone, like there's a ton of movies coming out this year. And a lot of them I feel like are going to be pretty big movies. Like a lot of them are coming from huge franchises or like characters that we grew up with, or there's a lot of reboots going on, not just with TV but with films as well. More superhero movies coming out, and it's a lot coming out. And I think there's going to be some more like horror movies, and there's actually one in my list that I'm going to be talking about today as well. So yeah, we're going to talk about some of the top three movies that are going to be coming out this summer, and I want to know what you guys think. Like, if you're looking forward to the movies that I mentioned, if there's one that you want me to talk about or one that's on your list, leave it in the comments below. I think you guys know by now that like the thing I'm really waiting on is Barry. That's premiering April 16th, and I even put out a poster about it. If you guys didn't see it, I put it on Facebook, my Facebook page, my Twitter page, and on Instagram, my Instagram page too. So I have a separate Instagram page for my podcast specifically. So if you're not following those pages, I don't know what you're doing. You're missing out on the stuff. I've been trying to make some pretty cool stuff, so that I'm not leaving you guys hanging. So all of it is pretty much Tiffany's TVscape. If you look that up, you should find my pages. And I'm trying to hype the people up for Barry because I'm hype. I don't know about y'all, but I'm hype because I'm going to be doing a whole episode by episode discussion when season 4 drops. There's only 8 episodes, so it's going to go by really fast. So I'm just like looking forward to it. If you are looking forward to it as well, if you're a fan of Barry or a fan of Bill Hader or anything like that, please tune in. And, we're going to be talking about the episodes. So I'm going to be talking about the episodes just to clear up anything. On the poster, I put new episodes every Saturday. That's for my podcast. But Barry is coming out April 16th, which is on a Sunday. So that means there's new episodes on Sundays. So I'm going to talk about the show. Then the next day, there's going to be new episode. Then we're going to have to wait a whole week before I can talk about the new episode, but that's fine. We're just going to have to do it that way because I'm talking about the show regardless, okay? So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, but I don't want to get too much into that. We're going to save that for, I think it's not next weekend, but the weekend after that. I should be talking about the first episode if I'm thinking correctly. So we'll get more into that, and maybe we could do if you guys want me to, I could do like an episode where I recap season 3 and maybe talk about what happened and what we think will happen in this new season. That I reacted to the trailer in my last episode, so if you missed that, you can go back, watch it on my YouTube, on my Facebook, or you can listen to it on Spotify as well, which was fun. That was fun to react to. I've been waiting for that trailer to drop. So yeah, it's coming. It's coming faster than you think it is, and I'm excited. Like last year, I was like, oh, I don't know, I'm nervous to watch it. Now I'm like, come on, bring it on. Like I'm ready to watch it. But anyway, like I said, we won't get too much into that. I'm gonna focus on top 3 movies. And I actually got this list, or it's not really a list, but I actually got some of these movies from Collider. So I like to look on collider.com, which is like a big movie site. If you guys don't know, they talk about all the new upcoming movies and TV series. They talk about whatever's trending, whatever's popular. So you guys can check that out too if you kind of want to follow. Maybe if you're not really on social media that much, but you kind of want to know what's coming out or anything like that. That's a pretty good website to look up into. I mean, there's a lot of them, but that's just the one I usually look up. So number 1 on the list, can you guys guess? Do you guys know what it is? Number 1 on the list is the Barbie movie. So they just dropped I think it's a teaser trailer. I don't know if it's the full trailer. Correct me if I'm wrong. They just dropped another When I say they, I mean Warner Brothers just dropped another teaser trailer, so it's like the second trailer I think that's come out a few days ago actually, and of course I saw it when I was scrolling through Twitter, which is how I usually see like trailers and things like that. I did not watch it in full. I've only seen bits and pieces of it, but of course I saw people talking about it, and I'm like, oh, okay, that means the movie's gonna be coming out soon. So it's coming out July 21st, and it's directed by Greta Gerwig. And the cool thing is Greta Gerwig is actually from Sacramento, which is my hometown. So, hey girl, hey. And yeah, I'm kind of thinking about pulling up the teaser trailer just to kind of watch it with you guys because I really have not seen it in full. It was mainly me seeing like still images of it because people were talking about it. There was even like a little debate going on about whether or not like Ryan Gosling should be Ken in the movie. If you guys didn't know, Margot Robbie is playing Barbie, and then Ryan Gosling is playing Ken, and then there's a whole bunch of people that are going to be in this movie. Issa Rae is going to be in it. Michael Cera is going to be in it. I think Will Ferrell is in it, I think, as well. It's going to be like, probably like a lot of big cameos in that one. Yeah, so I saw some people saying that, like, I guess they felt like Ryan Gosling was, like, too old to be Ken or something like that, or they should have got, like, a younger, like, more of an up-and-coming type actor, I guess, to play Ken. But I don't know. I feel like people forget that Ryan Gosling is, like, I mean, he used to be in, like, a bunch of rom-coms. Like, he's really good at playing comedy, but also because he's good looking, he could be, the romantic lead in these movies and stuff. So I think he's been kind of, I don't know if maybe I'm wrong. I think he's been kind of out of the scene for a little bit. So I feel like that's why people are like, oh, like, why Ryan Gosling? They could have been so and so and so and so. But I'm like, no, I think he'll do this movie justice. I think he'll do it pretty good. And then of course Margot Robbie, she's super hot right now. She's pretty and blonde, so she already fits like the image of Barbie. And then I think she's really good at playing animated characters because she's played Harley Quinn multiple times, and she knows how to like bring it up but also to bring it back down. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I wouldn't necessarily say that that's like the one movie where I'm like, ooh, I'm going to the theaters for it, but I'm looking forward to seeing it. To be honest, I liked Barbies growing up, but I really liked Bratz dolls a little bit better. I don't know why. It was just something about Bratz dolls that were like more appealing to me, I guess. It was just so different from Barbie. I played with Barbies, of course, but like, like if you ask like my childhood best friend, she'll tell you like Bratz was like the thing with us. Like that's what we played with. So maybe that's why I'm not super like, ooh, Barbie, because like Barbie it wasn't like such a huge thing for me as a kid as it is for, some other people. But I understand that like Barbie is Barbie. Like Barbie went on to do so many things. Like there's like a bunch of animated movies that came out from it. There's probably a series as well too. And they just, there's so many like different versions of Barbie. I mean, they've made a killing off of Barbie, okay? And they're about to make even more, I think, with this movie. And what's so interesting too is like I wonder how Greta Gerwig, how she even got the rights to do a movie about Barbie. I'm not sure if this was something that they, like the production companies, if they approached her about doing it, if this was just something like a project that she wanted to take on herself. I have no idea. You guys let me know if you know. I don't really know all the details about it, but I just find it interesting that I think this is like the first big like live action movie of Barbie. There might have been other live action ones, or maybe I just don't know about it, but I feel like this is going to be like the big blockbuster one because of who's starring in it and who, obviously there's like a big budget behind it. So it's going to be a big one, July 21st. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be like running to the theater to see it, but I'm interested to see how the movie goes and how it does and everything like that and what people think about it. So yeah, it should be a fun one. But let's see. I'm gonna try to pull up the most recent trailer that came out just because I really did not see all of it. So I guess you can kind of say this is, me reacting to it, I guess. Now let's see if I do this right again, because last time I was able to share my screen, but I just want to make sure that you guys are hearing and seeing what I'm seeing as well. Yeah, it's only like 1 minute and 44 seconds, so that's definitely a teaser trailer. It's not that long. But let's see. You know what's so annoying is that every time I go to share my screen, it wants to ask for like permission, and I'm like, I've already given you permission more than once. But anyway, I'm not gonna complain about it, whatever. So here we go. We're gonna watch the Barbie teaser trailer number 2. Okay, that's the image that everybody was talking about.
Hi, Barbie!
Hi, Ken. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie. Hi, Barbie.
Hi, Barbie!
Hi, Ken.
Hi, Ken.
With the radio blast and goes cruising just as fast as she can now.
I thought I might stay over tonight.
Why?
Because we're girlfriend, boyfriend.
To do what?
I'm actually not sure.
Okay, ladies, let's do this.
Let's see, there's like a ton of people in this movie.
What are you doing here?
I'm coming with you.
Did you bring your rollerblades?
I literally go nowhere without them. Oh, looks like this beach is a little too much beach for you, Ken. If I wasn't severely injured, I would beat you off right now, Ken. I'll beat you off with you any day, Ken.
Anyone who wants to beat him off has to beat me off first.
I will beat both of you off at the same time.
Beat both of us off?
Nobody's gonna beat anyone off.
Okay, so it was written by Greta and directed by her as well. So yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a fun movie. I guess the movie is really just about like kind of like an adventures with Barbie type thing, or like about Barbie and Ken's relationship. It doesn't really look like there's a solid like story, you know what I mean, like a solid storyline where you're going, oh, okay, this is gonna happen. We're gonna see how this affects this character. I think it's just gonna be like a fun, like, you know, tag along with Barbie or kind of thing. It didn't say did it say what it was rated? I don't know if I missed that or not. I mean, obviously, like, you would think Barbie would be, like, G or PG, but, like, look who's in it. I don't know. I feel like they're going to try to get away with, like, some adult things, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was rated PG-13, but at the same time, I don't know if that would really be smart, because you want it to appeal to, like, a wider audience, so it makes sense for it to be, like, G or P, or probably PG. It would probably make sense for it to be PG, but anyway, that's the most recent trailer that I've seen that came out. You guys let me know what you think about it, if you plan on going to see it, or if you plan on going to take your kids or anything like that, or if you think that's going to be like a cute like date night thing to go and see. So yeah, let's move on to number 2. Number 2 on my list is Insidious Chapter 5. Whoo, this one, okay. If you guys have seen Insidious, like, I've seen the first 2. I don't really remember the second one, to be honest. Like, I remember parts of the second one, but the first one is really good. The first one was scary. The first one was really good. And I didn't even know that, like, to be honest, I didn't even know it went on to do 3, 4. So I saw that on the list on Collider, and I was like, they're coming out with the number 5. Okay. And it's starring Patrick Wilson, and this is his directorial debut, so that should be pretty cool. From what I read, it looks like this, you know, in this one, it's still going to follow the Lambert family, which is his character and his wife. So if you guys don't know about Insidious, in the first one, him and his wife are like, I guess you can call it like ghost hunters, but they're involved in like the paranormal business. And so they get an assignment, they get called on by this family, that, you know, they're like, there is something in our house. There's something that's haunting us, that's, you know, that's scaring my family. We need your guys' help. So they come in and they investigate and all this kind of stuff. And then they, you know, they quickly find out that, like, there's a lot of bad things that happen there, a lot of bad, like, you know, like deaths and everything like that. And so, you know, they pretty much like, you know, they pretty much try to do anything they can to help this family, because this family is like suffering for real, like getting terrorized every night. And it's one of those things where you watch the movie and you're like, if it's really that bad, why are you still living there? Like, just leave. But, you know, they say that all their money is wrapped up in this house, so they, you know, I guess they wouldn't have anywhere to go. And there's like, you know, they have a bunch of kids and everything, so I guess it wouldn't be that easy to like up and leave. But I'm like, like, you staying in a house and it's haunted and you're like messing with my kids or something? Heck no, I'm not staying there. But anyway, it's a good movie if you haven't seen it. So, and I think the first one came out in like, I want to say maybe like 2013. I kind of want to, it's been a while. Like, I feel like it came out years and years ago. I don't know, I could be wrong, that could be way off. But I'm kind of surprised that they're making a fifth one, because I think it's been a few years since another one has even came out. And I'm glad that Patrick Wilson is a part of it, because obviously, like I said, he's one of the main characters in the whole like franchise. I don't know if he was in 3 and 4. I know he was in 1 and 2. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that. I wasn't, to be honest, like I said, I wasn't fully like checking for that whole franchise back when the movies were really coming out, because I was like not wanting to watch scary movies. But I did see the first one though, so I guess if you don't see any of the other ones, I would recommend watching the first one. The first one's really good. Or if you're like me and you're kind of scary and you're like, I don't know if I really want to watch the first one, what you could do is go on YouTube and just look up people reacting to the movie, and that way you're kind of watching the movie for free, but also like getting, you know, it's kind of funny to watch like other people's reaction. That's what I do sometimes. So you could do that as well. But Insidious Chapter 5, Fear the Dark, is coming out July 7th. So same month as Barbie, although this one's coming out first. So we'll see how it does. I don't know if there's like a trailer or anything, like any images have come out for the movie yet. This is just something I read about. So if there is a trailer or something like that, you guys can let me know, and maybe I can try to react to it in another episode of mine. And then number 3, the one I'm most excited about on this list, The Little Mermaid, starring Halle Bailey. Yeah, I think everybody's looking forward to that. That's coming out May 26th. So that's like right around the corner. That's coming out before the other two. It's directed by Rob Marshall. And then, like I said, starring Halle Bailey as Ariel, and then Daveed Diggs is in it. Dude, I was reading that, I was like, he's in this movie. Daveed Diggs, if you guys don't know, he's one of the original cast members of the Hamilton Broadway show. So I was like, oh, so he's super talented. He could sing, he could dance, he can act. Like, I'm looking forward to that. And then Melissa McCarthy is in it. She's playing Ursula, so I think that's gonna be fun to watch for sure. And the reason why I feel like this is gonna be maybe like, you know what? I don't know. I was gonna say it might be bigger. It might be bigger than Barbie, because there's been such a like a hoopla about it ever since like we found out that Halle Bailey was playing, you know, Ariel, and there was all these people going like, why are they trying to, you know, cast a black girl as Ariel? Ariel is not black. She's, you know, she's never been depicted that way. Not really like realizing that like Ariel is not a real person. She's a animated character. You know, she's made up. So that, you know, that logic didn't really make sense to me. But obviously people were upset. So I feel like there's going to be like a different category of people who are really going to see this. So one is that people who are just, you know, they just really love The Little Mermaid. They just love the story. They're a fan of Ariel, like the character and everything like that. You know, maybe like Ariel is their favorite princess, favorite Disney princess. Mine is Mulan, by the way. So yeah, people who are just genuine fans of Little Mermaid, and like the, you know, the big animated movie that came out in the 90s. I feel like that's the one that most people know about. I don't know if they ever made another one. If they made like a 2 or 3, they might have. I don't remember, but so there's gonna be people like that are gonna go watch the movie. Then you're gonna have people like me who are like, you know, we would just really want to support Halle Bailey, because I feel like this is a big role for her. And because she's gotten she's gotten a lot of love, but she's also gotten a lot of backlash for it. It's so undeserved and just so dumb and petty. It's like, if you really don't want to watch it, then just don't watch it. Like, why give the girl a hard time? So I really want to go and support her, because she's really talented. Like, I think we know that she could sing and everything, but like, it'd be nice to kind of see her back in acting again. You know, I just love the representation that this is gonna bring for other little black girls and black boys that are going to watch this and be like, oh, Ariel's like a brown girl, you know? I just think that's really sweet. So I'm definitely going mainly for that, to like support her and just to support like the inclusivity that this movie is going to do. And then there's going to be people that are just going to go just to hate. Like, they're literally just going to go just to complain, or they're going to go and watch the movie and spend money on it, which is so dumb, just to get on YouTube or whatever social platform and to be like, I went to go see the movie and it wasn't good, and this is why, da, 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 da. I swear to God, there's going to be people that are going to do that. They're going into it just to hate watch it, which, again, is so dumb, but people do that. So I think between those three categories of people, I feel like this might be one of the top movies of the summer, maybe of this year, or I feel like it's going to be one of those movies that's going to like blow the box office. That's what I'm predicting anyway, and I'm hoping for Hallie and for the other people that are involved in the movie that it does well. But I feel like this is going to be the one that like it, you know, it's going to be like selling out and everything. So I would recommend, if you're looking to go and take your kids, or if this is a movie that you really want to see, I would look into getting like pre-sale tickets. Usually for big like blockbuster type movies like this, they'll put out tickets sometimes like, you know, weeks in advance. They did that with Scream 6, so I was able to get those, but yeah, I think you guys are gonna like this for sure. So that's what I'm looking forward to. But anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to keep it quick. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in next Saturday. We're going to keep the ball rolling. I cannot wait to talk about Barry, you guys. But anyway, let me know in the comments what movie you guys are looking forward to, and you know, I'll reply to anybody that comments. So, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.